What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mags. I've got my cuppa here and we're going to talk about the game coming up against Wolves on Friday. So it's going to be a game live on Sky Sports. It's going to be the first time that Newcastle has played back at St James's Park in over a month. And looking at it, it's a sold-out game once again. And of course, we are looking to end a run of 3 successive away losses as we bid to win what would be, of course, our 4th successive home game. Something that we haven't achieved, of course, since February of 2019. And in order to do that, we've got to be able to go up against a Wolves side who are really good in the league at the moment. Of course, we need to end a winless top flight run against Wolves that extends to, of course, 8 games since our 2-1 win back in, of course, October of 2011 down at their stadium. And of course, looking at this, Wolves will go on to first for their team news, and Wolves will be without, of course, the suspended Raul Jimenez, who picked up a card in the game, and he won't be able to play for this one. And of course, a knee injury victim as well in Ruben Neves, so he won't be available for the game neither. It's 14 games since, of course, they've played out a draw in the Premier League, Wolves, so you can just see by that there, that they're doing really, really well. Only Manchester City, 8 goals conceded, and Chelsea, 9 goals conceded, have a meaner defence on the road this season than Bruno Lage's Wolves side, who have let in just 11 away goals from the Molyneux. Only the current top 3 as well of Manchester City, 12 wins, Liverpool, 10 wins, and Chelsea, 10 wins, have more Premier League away successes this season than Wolves, who have registered 8. 6 of those 8 wins as well were accompanied by clean sheets. So going into this game, it is going to be a tough one. You can see that. It's not going to be an easy game. And if we look at the previous meetings between Wolves and Newcastle at St James's Park as well in the past 2 seasons, we've drew 1-1 with them, with Jamal Lascelles picking up the goal in the game. The previous season that we lost 2-1 to them, with Jose Perez picking up the goal in the game. The last time we won at St James's Park against them was the 16-17 season, and it was a 2-0 win in the League Cup. But in the league, however, you've got to go all the way back to the 10-11 season where we won 4-1 against Wolves, with Kevin Nolan, Sholami Obi, Peter Lovenkrantz, and of course Jonas Gutierrez scoring the goals in that 4-1 win. So looking at it, it's one of these games where we're just going to have to knuckle down, do the best we can in the game. Like I say, if we can come away from this one with a win, then it will be our 4th successive win at home this season. That'll be a massive boost for the lads pushing on to the game after this one, which of course is against Leicester City. We all know how it is quite tough to play against Leicester. So, getting a win in this game against Wolves would boost the morals going into that next game against Leicester City, which of course is on the 17th of April. Looking at our team, there is been a boost on the Kieran Trippier front. He has put out on his social media pages, that he will be back soon, so hopefully it's not that long until he is back. I remember yesterday I'd put out a video saying that we could see him at maybe the back end of April, maybe the beginning of May, but it looks like he might be back a bit sooner than that. So we'll hopefully, fingers crossed, we do see him pretty soon, because he is a born leader. We do need him in the side, and he does, demand perfection when he is out there on the pitch, especially, since he's played at the very highest level of football as well. But looking at Kieran Trippier, we definitely need him back into the side. Callum Wilson, has put out on his social medias as well that he's been patiently waiting. I said in the video yesterday about it that he's been patiently waiting for April. So hopefully it's not long until we see Callum Wilson back in the side as well. But I don't think Eddie Howe will rush him back in too quickly. I think he'll give him a couple of minutes off of the bench, to get the lads footing back into the game, and then hopefully allow him 70 plus minutes match as well. Hopefully we'll get to see Bruno Guimaraes as well start from the off in this game against Wolves on Friday. Of course, it's an 8 o'clock kickoff. It's going to be live on Sky Sports as well. So, I would expect to see Bruno Guimaraes coming into this one from the off. I'd love to see an improvement as well from Maxi after his last game against Tottenham. It wasn't the greatest game. He looked a little bit all over the place, and hopefully, Eddie Howe has worked with him on that on training ground. But all in all, it's going to be one of them games. Hopefully, we can get the 3 points in the bag. Feeling that, a draw would be the bare minimum. I don't want to see Newcastle United losing this game. We do not want to be going on for a 4th successive defeat. That is not what we need right now. We need points on the board, and we need to improve on the performances that we were seeing from the games before the Chelsea game. When we were on a 9-game unbeaten run, we need to be seeing them performances coming back into the side, because that was where we need to be at to be able to prove that we can stay in the Premier League, and to say that we deserve a place in the Premier League as well with them kinds of performances. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you did like the video, please hit a like on it. It does help the channel to grow. It does help the video as well to reach a wider audience. And also feel free to subscribe if you haven't done it. Scan the QR code, which will be up on screen now, or you can press the 100% Mags logo if you don't have a phone to scan the QR code, and you can still subscribe that way. It's completely free, takes seconds to do, and it does help to support the channel and allow the channel to grow for future subscribers and future viewers as well of the channel. Until next time, I'll see you all later, and however that's.